On the ground, right side. Ramirez fires over to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker. That one in triple digits.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 0-2 now. Swing and a little roller right side. And that's just foul. The pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or
about Xavier Lucas transferring to Miami. Let's get the other side of it. Lucas' attorney is going to join us here on Locked On Kings.
You are Locked On Kings.
And we're back.
Your
JT
daily
Real
podcast on the
steps
Miami
in.
Hurricanes, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team
Maddox back to
every day.
work.
Happy Monday.
Now it's Belton. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Devers now.
We're free on YouTube. We're part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day. Today's episode is brought to you by FanDuel.
Devers hits that one. Moving under this one.
Makes the NFL playoffs even more exciting right
Makes
now.
the grab.
And
there's one down. Here's some real power at the plate. Mickey Mantle.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
We're going to break
Not
down
allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And
One down, base is empty.
to that Wisconsin statement that they released over the weekend, and the Big Ten statement as well, that we're going to be talking not only with Darren Heitner, founder of Heitner Legal, who is representing Xavier Lucas, we're also going to talk
Popped
with
up.
Drew Keller. We're getting him out of retirement
Jones
again.
settles
So,
under this
for
one.
reference, because we're going to be responding
Two
to
down.
a lot of this stuff that Wisconsin put out there in their Saturday
2
evening
outs, base is
statement.
empty.
Let me read
Here's
the
Teoscar
statement for
Hernandez.
you, and we'll break it down with Mr. Heitner. Wisconsin on Lucas transferring
Yes.
to Miami, despite them never putting him in the transfer portal. They say, we are disappointed that Xavier Lucas has chosen to withdraw from the University of Wisconsin. He's been a valued member of our football program. We were looking forward to helping him continue to grow as a student, person, and a football player. On December 2nd, 2024, Xavier and Wisconsin Athletics entered into a binding 2-year NIL agreement reflecting his strong commitment to continuing with the Wisconsin football program. He understands that he also executed a separate agreement with the Varsity Collective. His agreement with Wisconsin
Just
Athletics
missed.
included substantial financial compensation for Xavier. Under the terms of the agreement between Xavier and Wisconsin Athletics,
Next
remains
offering
in
is
effect and
downstairs.
enforceable, they say.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Expect Wisconsin Athletics to honor
That
the
one
terms.
finds the zone,
Wisconsin
and the
Athletics
count 2-1.
relies on student-athlete representation in signing these agreements that they will do the same. A request
There's
to
a strike.
enter the portal after entering into such an agreement is inconsistent with the representation and mutual understanding of the agreement.
The next
and
offering
explains, they say,
misses.
the reason
And now
for not
3-2.
processing a transfer portal request under these circumstances. Under the transfer provision used by Xavier this past week, any contact between a student-athlete enrolled at one institution and the football program to
down,
which they are
nobody
transferring
on.
is prohibited for NCAA rules. We have
Down on
credible
strikes.
information
And that
indicating
is
the
that.
permissible contact between Xavier and University of Miami football program
Back here
personnel
at
prior
Logan
to
Ballpark.
Xavier's
We head to the
request
bottom of the
and
second.
transfer.
Now at the
Direct
plate,
interference
Chipper
on the other
Jones.
hand, a committed player and contractual interest is prohibited by NCAA tampering rules and the law. This is another significant moment, they say, in
And
the
a pitch.
evolution of college athletics. As we move toward
Swing and a
future
miss.
states will
That
rely
one
on
at
direct contact with
101.
student-athletes,
Love to see it.
enforcing the
Power
parties'
versus power
adherence to
right there.
contract obligations and addressing
Swing and a miss. He was
by other
late. Strike
institutions
2.
must be a priority. The system cannot work without an operational model that both establishes
ground,
and
out to
enforces
short.
agreed-upon rules
In the
and
hole.
regulations
Jump
and
throw.
contractual terms
And
for
quickly
binding
one
both
away in the second.
institutions and student
Here comes
athletes.
Freddie
We
Freeman
continue
up to hit.
review facts
Throw a
that
slider like that one
unfold
can be tough to get in the air.
will
Good down and
evaluate
break on that
all
one.
options going forward to determine the appropriate
Just missed.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a .977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season.
In all of this, we refer to it as a saga. It's been going on for over a month. We appreciate everything Darren's doing for Lucas and all the insight.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Let's start out here.
And clips the inside corner for a strike.
The statement from Wisconsin for all the people out there, and I'm sure you're very anxious to give Xavier's side and your side.
2 out space is empty.
Wisconsin clearly gave their side of it. Let's start with
foul ball. It stays nothing in 2.
What they repeatedly refer to as a binding 2-year contract.
And down the lefty.
By Xavier Lucas.
Caught and missed, struck him out. And it's a 3-up-3
binding, even though the House
and welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Jimmy Rollins.
Excellent question, Alex. First of all, thanks so much for having me.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
It's probably been pretty difficult to follow because everything's moving so quickly.
Out towards left center. Green settles under it.
The memorandum of understanding.
And there's one down.
Which purports to be 2 years.
Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Chipper Jones. He's already homered in this game.
That is preliminarily approved.
This one in the air. Jones drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was to right field, right here inside Yankee.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
You can move from the bench and do things. You can also take it under advisement and decide at a later date.
Posada now with a man in scoring position. Doubled his first time up. That one's in there on 1.
Final approval. We go back some months when there was a hearing for preliminary approval. She actually expressed a lot of concerns about how the settlement agreement was worded. Ultimately, the parties, that being the counsel for the plaintiffs as well as counsel for the NCAA, went back to the drawing board, made some minor adjustments, and Judge Wilkin decided to ultimately provide that preliminary approval. A lot of people, including schools, conferences, and the NCAA, appear to be operating as though it's a shoo-in that Judge Wilkin will provide final approval and that she will do so on or around April 7, 2025. From my perspective, it's not a guarantee. But I think what's of penultimate importance is that when we look at these contracts that are being signed, and if we look at Wisconsin and some other Big Ten schools that have decided to essentially adopt this Big Ten template, and by the way, that is the reason why the Big Ten issued a statement in support of Wisconsin, because it is the architect of the agreement that Wisconsin and some other Big Ten schools, not all Big Ten schools, are using. It is premised on
the strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches. That can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hitter up.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-1.
Unlike a couple of other states, has not modified its law.
Jet swing to the 2-1, appeal to third. Did not go. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. Posada swings and crushes one. Deep to right. And on the warning track.
As drafted, at least from my perspective.
Back here in Miami, and now the DH, Mickey Mantle. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live wire delivers. Mantle goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH.
It's hard for me to speculate as to what it will do.
High fly ball out to center field. Mantle has a beat on it. Pulls it in for the out. One away. Here's a big power threat. Andre Dawson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Darren, you said something about bringing into a contract. It seems like he's drafted by
we're beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step movements.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Look, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Riley Green stands in now and watches strike one.
From my perspective, it's also an illusory contract.
That's what I mean.
And to be unconscionable. So that goes beyond the myriad of points that I know.
Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
Deep into the law, and I'm actually a bit hard to go that deep and have a real appreciation. And
back here in Home Depot Park. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
By the way, they're hitting up
Maddox back to work.
And unfortunately,
now fly ball to right center.
Yeah,
under it.
It is what it is.
Makes the catch for the out.
You're preaching to the choir there, and I think.
And now it is JT Real Mutual.
So short-sighted for Wisconsin and the Big Ten to escalate.
Chopped left side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, gets the catcher by a step. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And I didn't negotiate this contract.
First pitch misses.
I have negotiated this MOU on behalf of other players at other Big Ten schools.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
That we just executed upon delivery. There was a lot of blood on that paper, which means a lot of blood.
Pitch misses there, 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
If we go to court on
another ball.
Contract,
rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
What does that mean?
So Devers will take his base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line, into the gap, will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
The loophole that they found to get Lucas out
to
of
first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Teoscar Hernandez. Allen catches the corner for a strike.
He's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Small business, big ideas. Protect them with digital security designed with small businesses in mind.
Now coming into
Devers over at second, Mantle at first, 2 out of the inning.
I've been playing Prize Picks since 2021. Folks, Prize Picks is the place to get real money sports action.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Prize Picks has changed the game in daily
and we're back. Now it's going to be Jimmy Rollins.
Prize Picks has made it easier than ever to win big while enjoying all the football action. Now it's playoff time.
And
there's no better way to get in than with Prize Picks. Here's how it works. You simply select more or less.
Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. Close play, but in there.
Looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you can get the barrel on and lined it into center for the
ground ball, and that's through the infield. The throw in. Save. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game. Larry Walker getting ready to run around the field. And that's going to get into the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's tied. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a big swing and a drive it in the run with the 2 batters. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate in the game, but right there it did.
And it's second.
Just missed. All of that action on FanDuel. From the first whistle and final drive, FanDuel makes the NFL playoffs even more exciting. Right now, New customers get that $5.
Kowser makes the play, throws to second, throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Not looking his first time up.
But when you win,
in there at the knees.
No waiting around.
No, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average. And that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Touchdown, over-unders on player prop, over-unders on scoring totals. Visit FanDuel.com to join today and get started with $300 in bonus bets. That's FanDuel.com. Make this playoff season unforgettable.
Got it by him for the K.
Sportsbook partner of the NFL.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Jimmy Rollins.
Thank you so much for making Locked On Games your first.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Your team every day. So, Darren, something that grabbed a lot of people's attention from the Wisconsin statement was claiming that they have what they refer to as credible information. Not credible evidence, but credible information about Miami.
A shot to the opposite field. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2.
Do they have
now the number 2 hitter, Chipper Jones.
To my knowledge, the answer is no.
The other way.
I have not spoken with Wisconsin
throws to first,
in a few
and
days.
that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
I only had
now it's Jose Ramirez.
With Wisconsin leading up to Xavier deciding
burner into the outfield for a knock.
And then
so a man aboard now and 1 away.
Miami. I had made
clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile.
Posada now at the plate as he swings for strike 1. Grounder might be 2. Off balance beat, there's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the
and keep those
back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now JT Realmuto. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
This guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And in the limited amount of time that I've been part of radio team,
I had a good start with a leadoff knock.
Heard any examples of Tampa by the university.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just did a nice line drive in the center field.
Mantle in the box now. Take strike 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy
runner on the move. Gets the ball down the right side.
Interesting statement that has ever existed.
The tag at third, and he's out. And now the center fielder, Andre Dawson. He's over 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball.
Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base on one. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
That's down and in.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Going back to your question,
kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Of Miami, and there was no tampering in terms of that process.
A foul ball, he stays alive.
Prior to being officially
Donaldson kicks and deals.
I can't speak for what did or didn't happen.
In the dirt, goes down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag.
And until I see that, how can I believe?
3 balls, 2 strikes to kill. He's in center field. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of going through in a big spot. We often hear the phrase, a short two, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Barely hit his own early.
Runner on the cone. Swing and a miss.
I'm sure the skipper not happy about that right now. This is a big moment in the ball game. Big bat at the plate as well. If you're gonna go, you got to be 100% sure you can be safe.
Sneaks through base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
They are resisting
in the air, right field.
Yet at the same time,
corrals it, and that ends the inning.
We know they're using the word tampering.
Top six. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Here comes a pitch.
From where I sit, I'm very
and a foul ball. Schwarber in his 9th season, 31 years old, and though usually in left field today, he's the designated hitter. Moves it on the dive from his backside, and that's a great play for the out. JT Realmuto, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
And there's a number of different factors.
Grounded ball here, rolls foul.
I've litigated it on the defensive and the defense side many times before. It's one of the harder positive actions to prevail on.
Now this is in the air down the line.
Actual knowledge.
And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
The
line of the
pitch led to damage.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Bases empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
It surprised me for Wisconsin to desire
one chase that time.
To a player, which I think in and of itself is such a bad look. But to escalate it without having
on a line base hit.
There,
so they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Man aboard, and here is Devers.
Third party, that's like Pearson. I don't know.
Line drive.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Mantle stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fastball for a strike.
They might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
All the social media chatter from Joe Snow
and on strikes he goes. That's out number 3.
If they had credible evidence,
bottom of the 6th inning, and now Whit Merrifield.
And one thing I'll say, I don't represent the University of Miami. I wouldn't represent the University of Miami if this does get escalated. So from my personal standpoint, representing Xavier Lucas, it's irrelevant.
Foul ball there.
But at the same time, it's something I've been interested in exploring. And as I said before, I haven't seen any.
There's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and hits for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And say, hey, you need to do something about this.
Larry Walker. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but looking foul.
In terms of the course that they're going on, because at the same time that they're asking,
and that one is lifted in the air.
They're also in their statement. It
brings it in. Runner tags it second. The relay. They almost caught him, but he's back in time. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones.
Wisconsin for just ignoring the bylaw.
Line drive. They won't risk the send. Runners in the corners now. One away.
First to swing it, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Foul off. He was late.
And Wisconsin didn't do
lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Then a count 1 and 2. Left-hand hitter waits. Chipper on the move. Realmuto throws that in time. It's a stolen base. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. 1 for 2.
So now the NCAA has a very important decision to make. It has to, from my perspective,
and there's a strike.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Maybe it's inconsequential because we found a workaround from the
and fouled off.
That said, it's still important to provide that opportunity for players to go through the transfer portal because by doing so, this whole
On the
concept
ground to
of
third. Base hit.
playing,
One run is
that's a
in.
lot.
Another comes in to score. By Reno.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now a chance for Mickey Mantle. Real Mutual runs. Throw to second. You're out at second. We go to the top of the seventh, and now the right fielder, Colton Kelzer. Maddox back to work. To the right side, Merrifield tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. So the batting order turns over. Jimmy Rollins now at the plate.
I'm still involved in this concept.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-0.
He can't even visit other schools.
Yeah, technically.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Little chopper rolls foul. With the tying run at the plate here, the top half of inning number 7.
You know, to an extent I appreciate it because it's personal, but Xavier came down and found a 6-5.
Pitch misses.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
If it were to escalate this, it would become a very important part of all of it. And I think
next offering is down low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Here's a high fly ball out to center.
Grew up down here.
Squeezes it. Runner tags it second. In there. He's saved. Here's Jose Ramirez.
And decided, look, I want to be close to home. This is the school I want to play for.
That one missed. On third with 2 out.
In a very short amount of time,
swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Best for me to be close to home, so I'm close to family. You guys haven't played me.
That's inside. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats. And the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Robman gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Righty delivers. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly out, slightly in.
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Runner from third, in to score. And it's now 5-4. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Next is switch hitting first baseman Jorge Posada. Inside, just missed. With a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
You know, you were able to ultimately, as we talked about on Locked On Kings,
picks over Ramirez, dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
How did that process play out?
And the slider just misses.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Big swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter consciously with the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. And that's disengagement number 2.
I wish I was hired right around the time that Wisconsin decided
the tying run at second.
Not put his name in the portal.
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for
I
you.
understand that he may have hired as a counsel and it wasn't truthful. And so,
back here in Lone Depot Park. And now the DH, Mickey Mantle.
I think 2 weeks ago. So I didn't have a lot of time. But I was under the gun. Right? I mean, I'm tired, and
so they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Mike Cameron.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
That clips the corner.
Overtly threatening you, and where you've made it very clear you don't want to play. Be quite honest. So we're sort of in this position of
this one high in the air to left center.
We feel as though, and all signs show we have to go to the floor.
Mantle makes the grab, one down. Andre Dawson will hit next. Singing, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Next offering misses, gonna count 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Green stands in here, takes ball one low.
And then nonstop communicating with the NCAA. With the
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 7th.
Any way that we could get this
that one drifts inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
We can't force a school to
swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
And I just started combing through the bylaws and asking a lot of questions.
We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH. Kyle Schwarber.
With the legal department of the NCAA that there was a workaround, which was unenrolling and deciding to
the right-hander back to work.
Another university.
Just missed.
And look, I wasn't willing to embark on that path until I had complete certainty that this could not
negatively impact 2-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to operate.
Green going after him. He's got it. And a quick out number 1. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
I know there's been a lot of media attention and scrutiny based on what's happened in the litigation.
That's back there. Tattoo to Tatertown. Population U, bro. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Rafael Devers up to hit. Brooks Raley taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never know the opposing team did it to me.
Number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Just missed.
Sometimes this is like a game of chicken. You know, you've got two sides, and the lawsuit, I mean, the lawsuit puts the other side on notice. Hey, you want to fool around? Let's go. You have such a downside.
That's in there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Give up confidence if you go to wherever he wants to go. I'm not saying Miami.
Swing it a foul straight back. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th.
You were right on. Fortunately, you got
and there's the ball.
In my own personal interest, if this was ego-driven, I would have filed a lawsuit.
And
I would have
ball.
loved nothing more. Right. Putting the client's interest
The line of the pitch.
I think the right move was to find a creative solution.
This one in the air center
If we
field.
had to sue another day, we'll sue another day.
Drops
If we have
into
to
the
defend
glove,
against the lawsuit
and that'll do it.
From Wisconsin and/or the Big Ten, we will. We'll probably file counterclaims. I hope it doesn't go there. I don't think it's a smart move by them.
What did they get out of it, Darren? What's the upside for them?
Well,
he's enrolled in Miami now.
And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now, here is Jimmy Rollins.
I don't know yet.
Eddie Diaz.
As we speak right now. I know he has been.
So the go-ahead run is on base. Release with a knock.
Waste no time there. Such a marvelous swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to model. So many positives that led to that knock.
But it was really interesting. Right when we were about
and here is Whit Merrifield. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Larry Walker digs in now.
5-4-3 double plays a gym in baseball. And how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Because we can't. We would love this guy to put his name
in the air out to center. Settles underneath it. And puts the squeeze on that one.
So
and the inning is over.
That this all gets resolved, which from our perspective it has been.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
I would ask the same question, why didn't they just put him in the corner when I got involved, and ask them very politely to do so? Why did they issue a statement, which I thought was,
strike one.
It's funny. It's not like, why are you criticizing them, Darren, for putting out a statement? You were begging them to say something.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, give them faith. I don't think they take it. I mean,
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Green snags it on the run. So the lineup flips over. And down to shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Operating on logic, you wouldn't have expected them to do those things.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth.
They were in the portal and not into
fastball for a strike.
So when I'm asked to expect litigation, again, a rational actor
on the ground to short.
But I don't know what they think.
Throws to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Jones in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
In a friendly jurisdiction, they're going to judge,
out to short. Tosses to first, and they get the out on Jones. And that's the third.
Go down that path, what are the damages? I still can't
we head to the bottom of the ninth. Down the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
They would say, we were wrong, we apologize, let the kid have a good time in Miami, and move on, because they've created more than just a mess with one player.
In the dirt, 1-0.
You guys know the media cycle now more than ever before.
And that one fouled off.
Talking about it, obviously put out their statement.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the ball, I'm going right back in there.
And then, by the way, I probably won't have much to say about it anymore either. I did not expect those things. I'm actually wearing it now. I was
the 1-2
on Saturday night.
That's down and in. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles it there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Enjoying the game.
And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 3 strikeouts already. He's over 3.
Yeah, it's like, holy moly. As I said, you took a bait, and now, I'll.
Line drive, base hit.
And I think that's only
and a winning run is aboard.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good. I'm sure pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location. Somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Making a move at first. Pitch running here. Jackson Merrill. And now, JT Realmuto. There's a strike 95 with that one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher by.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. It's a stolen base. One away. The winning run at second.
Without legal knowledge
in the
that
dirt.
knowledge of the situation that you have. So you weighing in on it, locked on things.
Nice job behind the plate there.
Yeah, thanks, man. You're down here, John? You're down here in South Florida?
Yeah, I'm actually teaching my NIL course at UM this week.
The winning run on second base.
All right.
Keeps the
Yeah,
at-bat going with a foul ball.
I appreciate your insight to all this. It's all about the you, baby.
In the air, right field. Turner should have it. Makes the grab. Runner takes it second. Tries to get back and see. And next is the designated hitter, Mike
We love
Graham.
you anyway. We appreciate it.
Over the
Thank you for the
fly out to
time.
center.
We'll talk to you again next time for another episode of Locked On Phillies. You're part of the awesome Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
With the winning run standing at second. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Right-handed reliever
3 balls, 1 strike.
in the dirt. And the runner holds. Trying to send this to extra innings. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. And now the center fielder, Andre Dawson.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
1 for 3. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Strike in the outside corner. Now 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Brings it in. And that is the inning. On to extra innings. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. Raley back to work. Fought off foul. And it's second. And a good eye there.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
3-2.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Posada. And that's downstairs and outside. In the air, out towards left center. Squeezes it. 2 up, 2 down. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out.
I want to see what Adair's Hayes do. I want to see what Wiley do. I wish
That's
my boy
towards center. Dawson under this one.
I'm like, man, I
Makes
really
the
want to see
catch,
him.
inning over.
You know? So it's like, there's a lot of things I want to see. Definitely in that linebacker room. And I feel we can definitely get
Back
right.
here in Miami.
But this
They're in
spring
extras
really
here.
gonna be
Here's
like,
Riley Green.
all right, if y'all can produce in this spring, it depends on. I can tell this is how hard they probably gonna go after all right. So they got to see the room. They want to fill it out.
And a pitch.
They want to see who's job.
Trying to move him
So
over here.
y'all producing. Don't be surprised.
Whips
if
it to
you're
first in time. Barely got him for the out
I was
close
looking
play.
back at the
Back to the top of the lineup. The batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. High fly ball out towards left center. Chipper running hard to get it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Save. Ball game. They walk it off.
But now with Heatherman, they're going to be real true linebackers coming downhill, smacking shit.
Right.
Now we get to really watch them play linebacker like they're supposed to be.
Right.
That's my thought. That's what I think, and that's what I hope happens.
Right.
So if we do get a linebacker, it's just a cherry on top type of deal.
Right. And that's what I'm hoping for too. Kane Jones, thanks for coming and subscribing. Brown will be playing strong safety as well. Ooh.
Incredible.
Uh-oh. Not gonna lie to you, he plays strong safety. He's that guy. Ain't gonna lie. Zay Fun, you gonna have to hit the pine, but brother, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I gotta answer. I'm gonna answer. Can we double back on Shavers? I would love to, leader. Thanks for coming. I would love to. Oh, man. And K-Fan was saying, I got Pruitt adding 10 pounds and taking that inside with Wiley behind. Ooh. So they really, they you know what I'm saying? You see the chases, they coming with it. He said, here's my linebackers and DBs. Hopo and Bobby at linebacker. Zachariah, Zay, and Xavier at safety corner. Emmanuel and Oden. Oh, okay. And look at this. Randy B, thanks for coming and subscribing. Benson and Perriman type play. That's what he wants at the line. Ooh, you get a Perriman. Now that was a dog. But with that being said, wait, hold on, my bad. James Pope, thanks for coming. And subscribing. Popo was not the back 5 yards in high school. Boy, was he.
Yes, he
was a dog. That dude was a dog. But with that being said, let's get into another commercial. Yes. What's good, Chaser? It's your boy 50 at Category 6 Sports. And you know what time it is. I gotta talk about him. Lance Legend, our very own. Chase1BoilPeanuts.com. Yeah, that's right. Chase1BoilPeanuts.com. Go get you some boiled peanuts, you know what I'm saying, smoked barbecue flavor. And you already know, my motto, the slogan, whatever you want to call it. Tell the haters, definitely them Gator fans, to get off our nuts and go get them some boiled peanuts. You feel what I'm saying? Because they been hating, in the nose too. Don't think y'all been forgotten, because y'all been in my nuts the hardest. So yeah, definitely go get y'all some boiled peanuts. Like right now, like for real, right now. I don't even want to hear it. Get on that. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Shout out to my boy Lance Leggett for, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? With the boiled peanuts, you know what I'm saying? Tell me about boiled peanuts. And since we talking about Polk County, let's talk about that Polk County boy balling at that Battle Miami. Matter of fact, put the picture up there for me. Put the picture up there for me, man.
Dog.
Yeah. Right here. I see it right there. Yep. We getting right to it. Darion Cole. Woo! Now, you talking about Arlington. They were talking about this guy was doing things that you just couldn't defend. Like, certain quarterbacks can't make the throws he was making. I'm like, woo!
Sir.
Hey, I'm looking at that. I'm like, hey, Coco. I'm like, man, my boy, this nigga got on campus right now. Woo!
I had to go, bro. I had to go back and realize and stamp myself, even though I know I've been on Jit. But it was January 2nd, 2022. And it's a prayer between me and Bailey. And I said, man, I hope that Jit come to the youth. And you'll see him comment. That's the play. And we got him. Okay.
And then I'm looking at the list, right? Coco, I'm looking at the list. And I would take his teammate with him. I would take his teammate, Larry Miles. That's a dog at receiver.
Yeah.
Dog. I remember Michael Irvin made shit. This man got an offer when he was at the team. He was like, this man,
that's who that was.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Straight dog. Like, this man is a straight dog. He's young back then. He's still underrated be like, he's a 3-star? No, this man has been dominating. I get it. You thinking, say he played on the same team with Burnell Brown? That's a dog, too. But Larry Miles is like that. But they was talking about Darion Coleman, this man, arm talent. They were talking about his big hands and how he just making it a little effortless out there. Like, it was just unfair. They say he got like 6 foot, 6'1". I'm looking at it, I'm just like, I'm glad. I didn't care what his height was. Look, I seen Bryce Young dominate in college. I know he can do it. You will me?
Yeah, for sure.
Like height, college, all that, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, man, and then, it's kind of crazy. So, Larry Miles, Christopher, to us, by whip phone. By whip phone. Not whip phone, by, whip phone. Steve whip phone. So, that's actually a good sign. You know? That's a great sign.
Why not go with your quarterback?
Yeah. Yeah, he did it.
If we want it, if the coaches want it, go. Come on.
Yeah. And that's a great weapon right there. Oh man. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. And I also saw like who else was Chris ball to us today? Javion Mallory, running back at West Boca. Pretty good too. I like what I seen from him. So yeah, we trying to get some. Now somebody else I want on this list. I wouldn't mind that Henderson kid, Keyshawn Henderson, but not that quarterback. I want that boy a receiver. That boy dog. Really? Yeah, that boy dog. And he can play quarterback. I mean, he can come in and try to play quarterback, but you ain't beating out that, bro. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry. You ain't beating out that. I see a Florida State commit on here, Tadarius Hughes. I know he play down at South Dade, so he from the crib. Hey, man, they better hope we don't want him. That's all I'm going to say on that end. They better hope we don't want him. So we can take whatever they get. What you say?
No, I'm looking at his star. He's a 4-star.
Yeah. But nah, Coleman, he's special. He's a baller. I'm talking about baller. Like, and I know people like, oh, he lost to Malachi. Bro, it wasn't because he was drafting him. That boy balled. He was running.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, Heritage ain't stopping him. That's a great quarterback. That's why I'm like, bro, we having one of them good problems, Coach. You get Lou niggas, and you getting COVID, and then hopefully Emory hit the portal. Boy, we is going up. Man, boy, we is going up, Coach Carter, man. What the hell is going on? And all right, Coach Carter. Yeah! We got 286 people in here. Oh, X and YouTube. No, you not.
Right,
He's going nowhere.
Right next to him on the Greyhound, looking out the window.
Hey, matter of fact, we got 291 people in here on X and YouTube. If you're on X, you know what to do. Retweet and like. If you're on YouTube, LSS, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We're going to keep giving you that content. I got my boy Coach Carter, the best coach in North Florida. Best coach in North Florida, man. And he ain't getting on no Greyhound with Emory. Don't let him lie to you, Chasers. Don't let him lie to you. He ain't finna leave. He ain't finna leave.
Life, baby. That's no life. No, man, nobody was nothing.
No, man, he ain't gonna leave. Matter of fact, hey, put that picture up there about that 10-loss season. Like teams with the 10-loss season. Real quick for the producer. Put that picture up there. Oh, man. I'm looking at that. Miami never. I'm looking. Now, 100 jersey no ring. They never lost 10 loss. But Florida State on there. Who else on there? I'm looking. Florida is on there. Bro, we never had a 10-loss season. We have ever been that ass. Like, come on. And I'm just saying this, man. Look at Florida State.
We ain't been that.
Yeah, we been ass before. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we been ass. Oh man, we done took some embarrassing L's. 10-loss season, nah. Hey, Coach God, we lost to Middle Tennessee and they still ain't lose 10 games.
And they ain't even on there.
Yeah.
Oh no. You photo. No, mind.
Like, look at it. I'm looking at it. Arkansas on there. Wisconsin on there. You bozos. Alabama on there. Wow. Syracuse on there. I hope they go next.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Aviators taking on the Hurricanes.
That sounds about right, though. North Carolina.
First pitch coming your way next.
Georgia Tech. UCF.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Bobby Witt Jr.
Can't get, I'm glad Florida on here. Both my ops on here. We on here for never.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He wastes no time on this one. It's 1-0. In half.
Get back inside. Inside.
I see UCF on there. Yeah, I see UCF on there. Kentucky. Man, Cincinnati. South Carolina. Georgia never did it, though. USC never did it. Michigan never did it. Man, Ohio State never did it. I was hoping I found it. I was hoping I found it. Man, hey, Coach Carter.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green makes the catch. And there's one down. And now it's Juan Soto.
You will remain there. What's crazy is Florida State did it.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's 1-1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one almost got him. 1 out, base is empty.
Jacksonville State. Oh, man, that's all I'm
Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. Didn't go.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. To second for one, and that's 2.
Anthony Rizal, thanks for coming. With Coleman, I see a lot of Teddy Bridgewater. It's just that Coleman has a little bit better mobility. Ooh, I kind of like that comparison, but you want to know what's crazy?
Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a swing and a miss there. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or blitz with him.
I like that.
Oh, this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. And we're all square. It's 1-1. With Merrifield up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I see it. It was about, I saw
that one missing inside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And all that. But also, I want to kind of spin back.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Chipper Jones in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Man.
Yeah, like no more. Like, come on.
The 1-0.
Like, I want to see
upstairs. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Too bad as much as the people.
And it pumps it a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
You know what I'm saying? You got something.
Mantle makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
It don't matter the
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Those little hits to get a knock sometimes.
And the pitch. That one misses. And now 2-0. Tied up here in the early going. And that one fouled off. That one laced to center and a base hit. Coming home. Now a long throw home. In there safely.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
JT Realmuto steps in. First offering, and it just misses. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me, back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Freeman leads off first with one away. And for a strike, now 3-1. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles. They had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Here's a big power threat. Larry Walker. And there's a strike. Now a snap throw down to third.
Right. Yeah.
On the ground, a short could be two. Flips for one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Yeah. We got 314 people in here on X and YouTube. If you're on X, you know what to do. YouTube tonight.
And we're back.
If you're on
And now,
YouTube,
Jose
like,
Ramirez.
subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the 50 show at all. I got my boy Coach
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Hit in the air, center field. Settles under it. Makes the grab, one away.
He's going to talk to you, let you that guy, then he's just going to
So digging in, Adrian Beltre.
But other than that, yeah.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Like, with the Corey Heatherman, I look at him.
Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike two.
You're going to find out how much of a teacher, how adaptable he is. So, we ain't going to find out everything because it's still spring. So we couldn't get some glimpses of it. And I like what he was saying.
Yeah, that's a little high. It's a good take.
You know, he said, when the player do mess up,
yeah, that skips in the dirt.
You don't just totally just
one down, base is empty.
What the hell did you see? So I can help.
Foul ball, another 2-2 up.
So I like that. It's like he's really a teacher. He's really trying to show them.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Now, I'm trying to see it. And like I said,
and the swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, and a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing,
bounce to the left side. Turner. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the power speed combo. Andre Dawson. That one misses.
Oh, really? Like I said, and another thing, Coach, like, the thing is, he also said, like, he went, like when he was coaching.
And the righty deals.
Defense.
And that one a little bit high.
He never switched back. Like, he just stayed on defense. Like, he went to learn defense to be a better, like, offensive coach.
Yeah.
He just never went back. So, you know, he's a former quarterback.
Right side.
So he just went, learned it.
Soto gets under it.
And
he makes the catch. One down. Here's Riley Green. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off him. And that's in there for strike one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball,
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, bases empty. Trey Turner at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. 2 outs.
Now, like, hey, you get, we can find a way to get back.
Good eye in that spot.
That'll be obvious.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Hard on the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Offensive guy, that's how I thought.
Top half of the third inning. Batter now, Jorge Polanco. Alcantara back to work. In the air to left center. Dawson pulls it down. 1 up, 1 down. And now the big-time power threat, Mickey Mantle. That one in triple digits.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boo. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Throw to first is in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter well over.
In the air, right side. Walker under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Miami. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Jimmy Rollins. The right-hander back to work. And that's in the dirt. The 1-1. Witt. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And it's fouled away. Just missed.
1-0.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. 1 down, base is empty.
3 balls.
And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
That's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw one. Merrifield, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes again. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike.
And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Pretty good spot. Hard and inside. That's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Same thing.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Soto, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Got the back 1-2 soon and strike two.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode.
Double steal. Gets a piece and stays alive.
First, we shot some really cool stuff.
2 on, 1 out.
One that always sticks out, the backstage thing we shot.
And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Bases now loaded. Only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Often ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall. There aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So they definitely.
Real Muto, the next to hit, takes outside. The next offering is downstairs.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this area.
Just off the inside edge. Bases loaded. One away. Base hit. Run is in. To second. On in between track and third. And he's out. Here's some real power at the plate. Larry Walker. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
I like it. Hands in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Now the count is even. Two outs and one in scoring position.
This is it's funny story.
Next offering is down low.
Rock is one of the most giving performers. And he will make anyone look great.
And that one upstairs.
Rock being like, hey, you know, I had dinner with Steve Austin last night. We came up with this idea where I just start suplexing and don't stop. And then he said, yeah, what do you mean? That's why we both collectively agreed that.
Man on second, 2 down. And they'll do it again.
It's not my night.
Fail pitch. And now with the extra bases. Here comes Real Muto around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-1. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Sneaks over. We wasted all that. Brock is one of the most giving performers, and he will make anyone look great. But I remember Brock being like, hey, you know, I had dinner with Steve Austin last night, and we came up with this idea where I just start suplexing and don't stop. And then we said, yeah. He said, what do you mean? It's like, well, we both collectively agreed that you just keep the streak. We ruin that if we have a 50-50 connection. How do you showcase the enormity of that win? How do we not waste the Undertaker's streak? It's not just Brock winning a match. All those matches that he had to lead up to losing. Why not a 50-50 match? He just sneaks over. We wasted all that. Brock is one of the most giving performers, and he will make anyone look great. But I remember Brock being like, hey, you know, I had dinner with Steve Austin last night, and we came up with this idea where I just start suplexing and don't stop. And then we said, yeah. He said, what do you mean? It's like, well, we both collectively agreed that you just...
How much you want the whole lobster set? If I had it set at all, I'd probably do it for 25. 25. Are they OG all? OG all, box and everything. Actually, one of them has a special box. One of them has a special box? Yeah, the one you talking about. Low taco is down to 22. Could you do 20? I don't know. 20 for all? Think about it like this. I take 20 all, you get rid of all of them, you go out with a big cash out. Let me talk to my partner over. Go for 20. Okay? 20 is a good deal. 20 is good? Yeah. All right, let's run it. So that's 10. That's 20. All right. All right, man. How much you want the whole lobster set? If I had it set at all, I'd probably do it for 25. 25. Are they OG all? OG all, box and everything. Actually, one of them has a special box. One of them has a special box? Yeah, the one you're talking about. Low taco is down to 22. Could you do 20? 20 for all? Think about it as this. I take 20 all, you get rid of all of them, you go out with a big cash out.
Let me talk to my partner real quick. Number 20. Okay. 20 is a good deal.
20 is good? All right, let's run it. So that's 10. That's 20. All right, man. How much you want the whole lobster set?
If I had to set it all, I'd probably do it for 25.
25. Are they OG all?
OG all, box and everything. Actually, one of them has a special box.
One of them has a special box?
Yeah, the orange box. The lowest I go is down to 22.
Could you do 20? 20 for all?
Hard.
Think about it like this. I take 20 all, you get rid of all of them, you go out with a big cash out.
Sean brought me to the game. He goes, how much time do you have left on your deal with WCW? I said, I'll get out of it. I was driving with Barry Windham, who was kind of office at that time. I just looked out the window, and didn't make a word no wink. Is she all right? I said, yeah, my wife's going to leave me. She said, if I don't get out of the business, man, she's going to leave me. He goes, just why don't you ask out of your contract? I said, they won't let me out. He goes, I'll talk to Ole and them. I go in, Ole doesn't even look up. Ole just signs the release and gives it to me. I go right there, I walk right in front of the secretary. I go, can I use that fax machine? Punch, Sanford, put my contract release in it from the WCW office, and go down and get my card, come home and tell my wife, I'm signed with the WWE. She goes, hey, that's your honest. They didn't even look up. That's how much I meant. So, Sean brought me to the game. He goes, how much time do you have left on your deal with WCW? I said, I'll get out of it. I was driving with Barry Windham, who was kind of office at that time. I just looked out the window, and didn't make a word no wink. Is she all right? I said, yeah, my wife's going to leave me. She said, if I don't get out of the business, man, she's going to leave me.
Fastball for a strike.
He goes,
and we're underway.
Why don't you ask out your contract? I said, they won't let me out. He goes, I'll talk to Ole now. I go in, Ole doesn't even look up. Ole just signs the release and gives it to me. I go right there, I walk right in front of the secretary. I go, can I use that fax machine?
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it.
Put my contract release in it from the WCW office.
That was
and go down and get my card, come home and tell my wife, I'm signed with the
it's
WWE.
1-0.
She goes, hey, that's your honest.
Merrifield up to the plate.
That's how much I meant. So, Sean brought me to the game. He goes, how much time do you have left on your deal
Watching a
with
pitcher on the mound who can do it all.
I said,
Ryan has one of the best fastballs
fastballs
we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Is she all right? I said, yeah, my wife's going to leave me. She said, if I don't get out of the business, man, she's going to leave me. He goes, just why don't you ask out of your contract? I said, they won't let me out. He goes, I'll talk to Ole and them. I go in, Ole doesn't even look up. Ole just signs the release and gives it to me. I go right there.
When I realized that Paul Heyman was a complete genius was the night of Barely Legal, ECW's first pay-per-view. That pay-per-view was either going to make the company or break the company. We had to hit a home run, and Paul knew that. Paul gathered everybody around a certain area at the ECW arena and laid it out and told us that if we fail, it was over. ECW's doors might as well close because we're finished. So we had to hit a home run.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
It's a privilege to see you guys do what you have done
that's too high.
for
It's a good
3.5 years.
That speech that Paul gave at the arena, man, still gives me goosebumps to this day.
Fights that
Not
one
to
away,
mention
still
how
1-2.
he was able to fire up a bunch of people like us, who some might even consider us degenerates, pump us up so good that we went out there and struck a home run. When I realized that Paul Heyman was a complete genius,
and that's the
it was
first
the
out.
night
Nice recovery
of
after
Barely
giving up
Legal,
the homer.
ECW's
And
first
next is the
pay-per-view.
designated
That
hitter,
pay-per-view was either
Chipper
going to make the
Jones.
company or break the company. We had to hit a home run, and Paul knew that. Paul gathered everybody around a certain area at the
Swing and a
ECW
miss.
arena.
It's over.
Roman's going to the
One out,
Royal
base is
Rumble.
empty.
Jay's got a World Heavyweight Championship match, and
Up and in.
what do you got?
And 1-1.
It seems like
You're living in the shadow of your brother who's living in the shadow of Roman Reigns. But for some reason, you want to take shots at me. But I got a serious question for you, Big Jim.
Swing and a miss.
How you gonna take shots at me when you're sitting on the bench? So Roman's going to the Royal Rumble.
Good take, especially with 2
He's got a
strikes.
World Heavyweight Championship match, and what do you got? It seems like you're living in the shadow of your brother who's living in the shadow of Roman Reigns. But for some reason, you want to take shots at me. But I got a serious question for you, Big Jim. How you gonna take shots at me when you sitting on the bench?
And that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
You gonna play? Oh, I didn't play. So I'm talking at the end of the bench. I can't remember who the point guard that team was. He was back to the top. Like, hell no. And he worked.
Next pitch way upstairs. Man at first, 1 left.
I'm gonna keep talking. So next time he's gonna pick up
Now 1 and 2.
Man, he was really turning on that fastball. Great job of setting him up. Add some velocity to him the next pitch. You can't catch him.
Shot of the game.
And Freeman is retired. And there are 2 outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Just missed. Ground ball left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
There's something about going down the line and shooting it through the infield. It's just so satisfying to you. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2. It's great to get on the board in the first frame, low game. Here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
They take the force out. They limit the damage here.
I'm like, Mo, fuck this up, man. He jabbed, 1 dribble, game, hit the game winner. You really understand? I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, oh, you about to come for me.
We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in, Trey Turner. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Who else was sick of their fall seats? I was.
And the
I
right-hander
went with
deals.
the cat skin leather seat kit.
When you have
We decided to go.
athletic player who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Ball 1 there.
There ain't nothing on the board. Whatever's up there, he erased. He said, if y'all want to fucking give up, just give up. He said, but what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to quit. He said, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Eric Bledsoe, Nick Young, Bobby Simmons,
And
Reggie
that's down
Evans,
and away.
Kenny Martin. Y'all play till y'all get tired. Y'all tell me if y'all want to come out. Yeah, that's how that went. That's how that went. Damn. Because our second unit was destroying the first unit every day.
And the pitch.
Maybe they're not going to come to the locker room. Halftime. We down 30. I said,
This to
oh,
third.
man, come on, man. You guys in here watch the shit.
And they get
Somebody
Turner
need
for
to
the
walk
out.
in.
And now it's
That
Luis
ain't nothing on the
Garcia.
board. Whatever was up
He
there, he
provides a
erased. He said, y'all
surprising
want
amount of
fucking give
pop
up,
from the
just give
second
up.
base
He said, well,
position.
I'm not gonna do it.
Listen,
I'm
that's
not
not
gonna
something to
quit.
take
He said, you know
lightly.
what? This is
Getting
what I'm
that
gonna
kind of
do. Eric
production from the
Bledsoe,
guys
Nick
up
Young,
the
Bobby
middle, it's
Simmons,
not a
Reggie
strength of
Evans,
most
Kenny
lineups.
Martin. Y'all play
And
till y'all
first
get tired.
offering
Y'all
is
tell me y'all
fouled
want to come out.
And what does that do
That's
for
how
a
that
team
went.
when
That's
you
how
get
that
power
went.
from
Damn. Because
unexpected
our
spots
second
like
unit was
that?
When you're in
destroying
the
the first
dugout and
unit
you see a
every
guy come up
day.
big like that
Maybe
you don't
they're not gonna
necessarily
come to the
expect
locker
it,
room.
it
Halftime.
just
We down
energizes that
30.
entire
I said,
team.
oh, man, come on, man. You guys in here
Here
watch the
tonight,
shit.
an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. That misses, and that is ball 1. That one lifted to left. Green under it. He makes the grab, and that's the inning.
I would say there's probably about 50 people probably walked around that probably found out the message later on in life for that. And he's just inking these dudes up left and right.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Andre Dawson. Foul ball there. And Elliott 1. Slap the other way, foul.
I was sleeping in a cell with 27 people, bro. I tied myself up to the heart of the prison to sleep because everybody was standing up. That's how tight it was. I remember I was tying myself and I was trying to put myself comfortable to sleep. When I see the brown Mexican guy, and he's like, who's even though he's behind the counter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Riley Green.
It's just stuff, and then you get stuff, and the homeboy is one of those type of men that likes to fuck his eyebrow,
Green getting a start in left. 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
By the way, off that fastball right there, you're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
I tied myself up to the heart of the prison to sleep.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You in the ring with
2 outs,
Triple H is
bases
so
empty.
good.
Here's
Setting
Trey
this up
Turner.
like a genie, Tommaso Ciampa. Yeah.
You a crafty little
Hit hard on the ground to short.
But I see
And it's a
right
1-2-3 inning.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Bottom of the
another one
second,
that was
got a
not
batter
not
down.
gonna
Mickey
break.
Mantle,
And
great speed
I've
and
been
great
around for a long
power.
time.
A
I
great
kinda
athlete.
like, I know this one. You know what I'm saying? I know the funny
Outside
spots on
low.
him. And that was one of the moments I was
He's like Mike Trout.
You in the ring
Figure
with
whatever
Triple
you
H
put in his
so
hand, whether it's a
good.
bat,
Just
whether it's a
setting
golf
this up
club,
like
whether it's a
genie,
basketball,
Tommaso
he can do
Ciampa. Yes.
You a crafty little genie, huh?
Can you name every member of D12?
No.
I'm gonna tell
Get
you
it
why.
done.
It's
And
because
a
they all
rare
had to
talent,
wait
so much fun to
to
watch.
after the second cycle of
Right-hander
their
kicks,
league.
deals.
Nelly's first album popped. Nelly's
Misses.
second album popped,
They're down
and because
3-0.
the album was a hugely successful album, it took a long time for the record to be over for them to get to the next album.
There's a
Everybody
strike.
became the two with Nelly. It's like M
And
and
the
12
right-hander's
with
3-1.
M. G-Unit, the first record came out.
Fouls
boom.
one off out of
I
play,
thought
back to our
the
left.
G-Unit album would come out.
Back to work, 3-2
I mean,
now.
when the next 50 record? You sold 11 million records.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
By yourself, man. Nah, I want to put Banks on.
The kick,
It
the
caused
3-2.
Banks to sell 3 million records. I want to put Buck on.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One gone here.
On. Gave
So
like 800
next,
something
Hank
thousand
Aaron.
because he couldn't be proud. I want to put Game on. Game comes 5 million records.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And of course, when it
Can you
comes to
name
Hank
every
Aaron,
member
he's
of
one of the
D12?
greatest sluggers of all
I'm gonna tell you why.
time.
Because they all had to
755
wait
career homers,
to
a
after
record
the
that
second
stood for a
cycle.
long
When I was
time.
fighting in China, I lost to outlets. They stopped giving me fights.
Makes
I
the
was the
grab,
highest
2
paid
down.
foreign fighter in China at the
It's
time.
Aaron
But
Judge
then they stopped
now.
giving me fights. And I was
This
like, I
guy
have to have more
is
fights
an
on my
elite
contract.
level
And this
hitter,
is getting
especially
money was running
considering
out. I was down to
contact,
my
just
last
the ability
$500.
to
And
hit
you
for
was really
average.
happy
What
to
you
see
really
something
like,
grow up. And I just
though,
said, I'm about to be
stays
broke. This is
in
the
against
He
those
was with me.
righties, and that's
I
not
was on
so
the toilet.
easy
He
as a
was
right-handed
check his bank
batter.
account. I'm sitting there crying. And I called him. He's like, I don't think he's like Ash. And I call Ash. I'm taking it.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face
You wish you had
a
a friend
slew
like
of
that? When I was fighting
right-handed
in China,
pitchers,
I
and
lost
their
to
comfort
outlets.
level
They stopped
increased
giving
so
me
much
fights. I
they
was the highest
actually
paid
prefer
foreign
to
fighter
face
in
that
China at
same
the
side
time. But then
thrower
they stopped giving
in
me
a tough
fights. And I was like,
situation.
I have 7 more fights on my contract.
hit,
And
left
at least
side.
just get 3. Money was running.
Whips it across. Judge out on the play. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Oh, yes, they can check your air filters. I'm not sure if this is pretty
And we're back. And here is Jimmy Rollins.
Can you repeat that?
Pitch.
No offense. No.
Fouled off left side.
Well, no, he's home right now. You'll have to wait for a little bit.
Kicks and fires. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, Garcia. One up, 1 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Whit Merrifield, the next to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one missed.
I'm like, man, what am I doing? He said, found out it was dude Miami had some crystal good coke, so I had to stop relocking my dope to see them off. So one in 3 days, I don't know what they were bringing. I'm like, hey man. So I went to my partner. I said, boy,
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
I said, them boys outside. I said, oh no, tell them I ain't got none. I
I ain't trying to be that type of dude. So I ain't back up, but I wasn't trying to be too big because I still wanted to get out. But big coming now. You get too big in the wrong world. I was not trying to get. I was just trying to keep enough money.
Right field.
Farm my dreams, pay my bills. I wasn't trying to get too big. Do the fans come in?
Stepping in the long ball threat, Chipper Jones worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
I got rid of all my dope. Fans came my house.
There's a strike.
They got him.
2 outs, base is empty.
They don't think I don't know about this one. He told the DA, my son,
deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
By that time, I was country line for the world. That was a crazy journey, man. I'm like, man, what am I doing for myself? Found out it was dudes Miami had some crystal good coach. So I had to stop re-rocking my dope instead of raw. So 1 week, in 3 days, I don't went through a week.
Nobody
I'm like, hey, man. So I went to my partner. I said, boy, you still live pretty fast.
On the ground, right side.
What?
Fires over to Schwarber. That's the 3rd out.
I ain't trying to be that type of dude. So I had to back up because I wasn't trying to be too big because I still wanted to get out. So bed coming now. You too big to bed. You get too big in the wrong world. I was not trying to get. I was just trying to keep a little money.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Down the 3rd baseman. Nolan Arenado.
Do the fans come in? Yeah, they came. They came. Got my daddy. He's on the run.
Giolito back to work.
The day I quit, I got rid of all my dope.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps a little more down the middle. And you get it right there pretty quickly.
That was a crazy journey. I'm like, man, what am I doing for this? Found out it was dude Miami had some good coach. In the moment, I'm laying in the corner, and a blackout on TV isn't always a blackout on the arena. There's kind of your eyes adjust. So I see this guy who's older now in his life and hasn't done this, and then roll in the ring at a speed like a wild animal. Like roll in the ring, oh my God, it's huge. So just the athleticism and this roll is, so I'm totally in the dark. And I see him,
and he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Dawson going back, just missed it. In half up to him. Siggy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
He looked over at me, and I think he wanted us to have a little bit low.
Half a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more off the left side than 20.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
He's mad.
Couldn't time it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it.
And another ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. Base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offer in there for a strike. 2-2.
Two receivers who are in that receiver room when you play with the Mike
outside.
Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen.
Man, great. Sorry, buddy.
High fly ball, shallow right field.
He's a good actor. You on the Peace Squad or you
He's got it.
A little bit of both.
So how many games were you activated from the Peace Squad?
I wasn't activated. What's activated?
So the batting order turns over. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. 0-for-1, he grounded out this first at bat.
Why he dying? They talking about my what's activated. Don't worry about it, brother.
Move
on to 6. Talk to us. Who's the best player?
Turner is out. And that will end the
What
inning.
year were you with the Browns?
2018, 2019.
Are you white?
Yes.
Only question. Who was the quarterback your 2 years?
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Tyler Taylor and then Baker Mayfield.
What happened to Tyler Taylor that 1 year that he was the quarterback?
Line of the pitch.
What type of injury?
I think it was his ankle, right?
Well, these players
What was
show
the
great
quarterback?
discipline
The
at the
quarterback was
plate.
coming with it?
Patience definitely seems to be the name of their
There's
game.
some
This one,
explosion
he's
going
only given
on this first round of questions.
This pitch count is
Name
starting to get
Two
up there.
receivers who were in that receiver room when you played with the Vikings in 21.
Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen.
Name three.
So I used to go back and play with the guys in the summer every now and
does
then.
any damage.
You know, he was a hustle man.
Be the case today.
The guy who would defend,
Wouldn't
I
chase
was
that time.
but I didn't really think nothing of Jimmy like that. And so the draft comes, and Jimmy gets drafted 30th pick. And I say,
Into center.
good for Jimmy.
Judge is
Like,
under
good for
it.
Jimmy. He made it in the NBA. Didn't think he was going to be
And it's caught.
And then first couple years in Chicago, my guy's on the bench. I see him over there with that weak throw, and I'm like, oh my God, Jimmy. But Jimmy don't talk to me because Thibodeau didn't like to eat, so Jimmy never talked. You know, I see Jimmy out in the area like one of the parties.
He's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above the league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Called Jimmy at some point later on in my career and say, hey man, can I come to Chicago?
Larry Walker. He's over.
So I used to go back and play with the guys in the summer every now and again, and Jimmy, you know, he was a hustle man. He was kind of, you know, the fan.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. He was full of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up later in this at-bat?
And I say,
empty. That's strike 2.
Good for Jimmy. Like, good for Jimmy. He made it in the NBA. Didn't think he was going to be good. And then first couple years in Chicago, my guy's on the bench. I see him over there with that weak throw, and I'm like, oh my God, Jimmy. But Jimmy don't talk to me because Thibodeau didn't like to eat, so Jimmy never talked to me. You know, I see Jimmy out in LA at like one of the parties, and Jimmy don't speak.
Garcia.
Okay, whatever. So it goes from me saying, oh, good for Jimmy, to me having to call Jimmy at some point later on in my career and say, hey man, can I come to Chicago? Can I play with you? So I used to go back and play with the guys in the summer every now and again, and Jimmy, you know, he was a hustle man. He was kind of, you know, the guy who was a fan, knocked down some corner threes, but I didn't really think nothing of him like that.
Upstairs.
And so the draft comes, and Jimmy gets drafted 30th pick. And I say, oh, good for Jimmy. Like, good for Jimmy. He made it in there. Didn't think he was going to be good. And then first couple years in Chicago, my guy's on the bench. I see him over there with that weak throw, and I'm like, oh my God, Jimmy. But Jimmy don't talk to me because Thibodeau didn't like to eat, so Jimmy never talks. You know, I see Jimmy out in LA at like one of the parties. And Jimmy don't okay, whatever. So it goes from me saying, hey, good for Jimmy, to me having to call Jimmy at some point later on in my career and say, hey man, can I come to Chicago? Can I play with you? So I used to go back and play with the guys in the summer every night. I don't like polygons. I didn't have my background. Took a bad one. Scorpion, weirdly.
Now it's belted. Deep to left.
Like people.
That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. That one ripped.
Wait a second. Like, it's that one.
And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
If he gets 20 minutes, he gets $200.
Now it's the DH.
Mickey Mantle. Let's go. Watch his neck. Yo, Rob.
Line drive.
Puts it away for the
out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
All good. What's your name?
Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. Line drives won't always find a hole. You can hit the ball like that with good exit velo. Better off you're going to be in the long run.
And Judge spoils that one.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
2 runs across in the inning. Here in the bottom of the 4th. So the foul ball makes it 1-2.
I got out my deal. Fifth was like, listen, I'll let you out your deal. Just pay me back in $300,000 worth of mechanically. Mechanically, you owe me $300,000 for the investment I put in it. Tried to pay me back mechanically. So from the sale of my product.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
Like, listen,
Nabs it, and that is that.
You owe me $300,000, and simultaneously I'm going to
mention to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Andre Dawson.
Pay me when your album is #1.
Strike. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there and have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're off.
Faster because it's staying #1 for the next 2 weeks.
Wouldn't
That
chase
was the
that
brilliance
time.
of 50 Cent. I got out my deal with 50. Fifth was like, listen, I'll let you out your deal. Just pay me
Digits
back
on that last pitch.
One time they try to make you check in and
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Stop. Yeah, nah, man. Lucky I ain't. I was in the middle of shooting music video this year. I was in the 8. I was in the 9.
Things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Oh, yeah.
That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Throw is high and over his head.
Oh, yeah.
That'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good.
You said what?
1 and 2nd. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop. Jimmy running on the go. Pitch misses. Got a second out there. And the inning is over.
Then one time they try to make you check in.
Bottom of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Nolan Arenado.
I remember one game.
Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power in the dish. And will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Turner sends it to first, and they get Arenado for the out. And now here is Ian Happ.
So now it comes down to the end of the game. Launch right says, Bobby, you taking the ball out. So now I got Mariano 7 feet like this. I'm like, man. So Vince pop up to the top. Partner shoot the gap. Vince go back door.
Time for something off speed on the way.
On the move, and makes the grab.
You only get
2 away.
Now
Butch Rodriguez will hit next.
And
Fly
set
to
on it.
right,
I
his
said,
first
oh
time.
my God, we win this. Run to the locker room. I told y'all. I said, damn. I remember one
for
game
a strike.
played in Toronto.
Butch goes 5 feet 9 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that's outside.
WrestleMania, getting stunned by Austin. I fell out the ring. I kept one eye open.
Pitch.
I'm watching Stone Cold do this horrible stunner defense.
That's outside.
Never having
And
alcohol
it's
in my
2-1.
life. I came to the back after that match, thinking in my head, already like living in the future. I'm like
Drilled
drink
out
a whole
towards
beer.
left center
Stone
field. That's
Cold's
well
gonna walk through the
struck. That
curtains
one
and
carried.
if I don't drink it, that's so
And that
disrespectful.
ball
I
is
was
out
gonna go
of
for his
here.
beer. I'm gonna be so drunk
He'll
tonight.
touch 'em all.
And
they
he comes through
add
the
a
curtain,
run.
he's
It's
covered in
3-1.
like beer on
Back
his
to the
shirt.
top of the lineup.
Like hugs
Here's
me, and I
Turner
just taste
now.
all the beer. That's enough of the beer I needed. And he didn't give me a beer, but he was like, hell of a start,
Ripped to
dude.
short.
That was a great start. So it was
On
awesome.
to Freeman, and they
WrestleMania,
get Turner
getting
for the
stunned by
out.
Austin.
That's
I
the
fell
third
off the
out.
ring. I
Inning
kept
over.
one eye open. I'm watching Stone Cold do this horrible
And we're
stunner
back.
defense.
Stepping in,
What are some of the
lucky
shady things
shortstop
that
Jimmy
the
Rollins.
casinos will do to try to rip people off?
There's so much. I wish I could remember the name of the casino. It was up in Niagara Falls. This is why you don't want to play at those
Shortstop
type of
takes the
casinos.
ball.
So I had a
You're
host
the
up
right
there.
now.
And he's
You
like,
know
yeah,
you
come
have
play
to
or whatever.
retire
I
this
said, I want $1 million.
hitter. If he gets on
They're like,
base,
no
it
problem,
could
no
open
problem.
up the
This and that,
floodgates
you
for
know.
this
So I get
offense
up
to
there.
score
I
some
start
runs.
playing. And
There's
I
a
lose
swing and a
$300.
drive.
And right when we got there,
And that
he
gets
gives
down
me
in the corner.
for 300. And I said, I'm like, I thought we were $1 million.
And
He's
that's
like,
a
if you
leadoff
lose,
double.
hopefully you don't. I'll just keep bumping it. And I lost the 300.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
With the tying run at the plate, and for the top half of the sixth. Inside, just missed.
I've always loved the finish of the bar versus
And another ball.
at Roadblock. I think it was when you guys won the tag titles off of them. Just the fake tag finish.
Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
Coming up with that, or who
tied
came
him
up
up a
with that?
little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
3-2 down. Rollins leads off second with nobody out. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Schwarber. Now one gone at the top of the sixth. So now the DH spot, Chipper Jones. Foul off. He was late.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On the ground to third. To the plate, and he's out.
Bubba, we talk about it's coming up with a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an
I got pulled over the other day.
Wow, really
Maybe
impressive.
some of the world I
That
have a
one
license.
hammered center field.
Yeah. Police came and said, come on, swaggy.
Judge makes the catch, and that'll
I gotta pay this ticket.
and we'll get back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. pitch.
They didn't even do nothing. They just pulled me over.
So you was going
And
80 miles an hour.
You know,
And
this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's always going to lead to positive results.
Well, what you did, I got pulled over the other day. Maybe you told the world I have a license. Yeah.
Stays alive.
Come on. The shoes on your feet.
Field 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. And now the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 outs. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's going back. Back some more. And out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Joe Kelly into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here is Hank Aaron. And that's off the inside edge.
By the time he got traded, I was coming into my own. I was averaging 25.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. On the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Loose ball, they said I had to have my jaw wired shut for 8 weeks. They called me
That's
early
out to
on
center
the
field.
process. They was like, yo, we thinking about bringing AI back. You know, still that voice. What do you think about it?
Oh!
And I was like, yeah, like, come in back. I was excited to do that. And then once I got healthy again, they called me in the office like, yeah, you're gonna come off the bench. AI is gonna start. They're gonna think it'll be healthy for him mentally going forward, coming off the bench. So he's gonna be the starter. Like obviously that's AI, and I'm cool with him starting, but it was like, damn, I was peeking up.
Clips the corner.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
To third. Arenado to first in time. And Real Muto is out. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hit hard on the ground is short. In plenty of time to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Andre Dawson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's the strike.
Tough spot right here. Quick inning, 2 quick outs. You got to be patient, but you also have to be somewhat aggressive to not miss your pitch early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
I knew he was scared because he didn't want to do the stare. That's why I looked at some people. I turned my back to him and stuff and jump around.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
AT&T has a new guarantee because most of the
set for the last half of the 7th. Here comes Aaron Judge. And the pitch.
You know what AT&T does?
Swing and a miss. Kelly, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. Here's Nolan Arenado. Fought foul. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Green pulls it in, and there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Ian Happ, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters.
Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. The right-hander back to work.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Turner with the throw to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
I'm going with always high up. It's because they're a stronger team. I believe through and through they have the better quarterback.
Back to the.
There's a reason why they spent $20 million in NIL. Yeah. They have a super team. They have NFL pros up and down this roster. I'm going with the Bucs.
Top of the order, Jimmy Rollins digs in now. That one is absolutely belted. Hauls it in on the warning track.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
And a good eye there. Man at second. And now 1 and 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a ball evens the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch sink.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
The catcher.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Kelly, 6'1" righty, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2009.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Righty delivers. That one to first. Freeman. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. Trey Turner down. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. That one off the bad part of the bat, and just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That's one of those things where
Tyler Matson gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's going to be Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. There's a swing and a miss.
I mean, we're an average catcher behind the plate. I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Turner off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Out. And we're back. And now the DH, Chipper.
Jeremiah Love motions back in.
Jones. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Next offering is foul back. Popped up. Arenado hauls it in, and there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. And now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
1 down, base is empty. Cracks his bat, pops him up. Gathers and throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now the catcher up to hit. JT Realmuto, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
These hitters have the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs.
That's what it's going to have to be. You already see a couple, two critical runs early. That's a design quarterback counter. Just get him running downhill into that defense.
220 pounds and has speed that catches most opposing defenses off guard. He looks quick on tape. He looks quicker on the field.
Yeah, and bigger. It's 6'4", 220. Combination.
For his first pass attempt of the night, zips it across the middle. Sidearm delivery is off the mark, trying to find Chris Mitchell.
One thing that stood out there on a 1st and 10, a pass attempt, he wanted to get that ball quickly out to the tight end to his left, but Lathan Ransom completely took that away, so had time to work through his progressions, came all the way back to the right. His 4th option, Chris Mitchell, and just started to hurry his feet there because he was taking so much time, and the impressive thing was the Notre Dame offensive line giving him time.
Leonard changing things up. Play clock at 5. Quick release in the slot, and that time Mitchell is open, makes the catch, picks up about 9 before Denzel Burke makes the stop, and it's 3rd. Initially single.
Yeah, the extra effort there gets him the first down. Good job again. Boy, Riley Leonard has really done a nice job of settling in here early and picking up a couple of first downs. Great pass there. Ran the middle, linebacker went to his left, came back and found the slant to the right.
Your first down throw. Love in the flat. Doesn't take much to get him loose. Gets blocks from the edge. Cody Simon makes the stop, but the Irish are clicking now.
They're doing a nice job here. They're mixing up. Mike Denbrock is one of the better offensive coordinators. He's been around and called a lot of big games. How about he comes to Notre Dame from LSU, where he had Jaden Daniels the last couple of years. I'm not comparing Riley Leonard, obviously, to Jaden Daniels, but I am comparing as far as the skill set, the ability to improvise and use his legs and utilize athletic quarterbacks and how to attack defenses.
And lots of pre-snap shifting on the Irish offense. And Leonard on 2nd down. Again, just uses the legs. Hadley Williams drives him back. They'll spot him a little bit short at the 45 of the Buckeyes.
How about the pacing? You know, this is very deliberate. You talked about Ohio State wants to attack. Clearly, Notre Dame, after they picked up that first down, they put their foot on the gas. They want to do tempo, put Ohio State, who's had such a great college football playoff these last 3 games, get them on their heels. How do you do that? You pick up the tempo. You come at them fast. The snap counts fast. Here's the first time they slowed down a bit.
Jadarian Price joining Love in the backfield. And it's Love on a handoff. Price trying to set a block. The Buckeyes fly. to his direction and knock him down behind the line. It was Cody Simon, the leader, the heartbeat of that defense, joined by Kenyatta Jackson.
Third down and short, and just watch the defense flurry the football. I mean, look how fast they're getting downhill. They just outnumber them. You don't have enough bodies out there to do a good job of setting the edge. Nowhere does Carolina love to go.
Offense on the field on fourth down, so Marcus Freeman, typically aggressive in these situations, posting his own line to pick up a yard. Leonard again. They could see it coming, but they couldn't stop it. It's another first down for the Irish quarterback on the ground.
You're exactly right, Chris. You know it's coming. We talked about it all in the open. And he's behind a really good block there on the right side. Wagner, the right tackle. Spanger was playing on a gimpy ankle, but they give him enough of a surge there on an obvious run on 4th and short, and they pick it up.
And the first just breaking a solo, had it sniffed out. Couldn't get there in time. Leonard makes something happen on the move. Scanning, throws over the middle, and the catch is made for a first down by Eli Leonard, and one of the 2 tight ends we'll see involved in the pass game tonight.
Watch him right here get in motion. What's impressive to me is this quarterback's going to improvise. Now he's got to find a soft spot. That's a really good job by a tight end, and they tell us that's a huge upside. Made a lot of plays, only 9 receptions coming into this game, but how about the job he does there of settling into that soft spot when the quarterback creates?
So the 11th play of this opening drive for Notre Dame, already taking 5.5 minutes. And there's a misfire there again, trying to find Chris Mitchell coming back to the ball.
It's a good time to get going so fast. It's a good time to just catch our breath and just say how impressed I am with Riley Leonard. The composure, the command of the plan that they came in with. You know, he's got a look in his eye. This guy is a competitive athlete. Great high school basketball player. Probably could have gone on and played college. But in his opening drive, converting once on 3rd, converting on 4th. But more importantly, just looks really comfortable with the plan.
Running left, Price breaks a tackle. Big stiff arm against the All-American Caleb Downs, drives him down to the ground.
What happened?
Inside the 20, just short of the
Huh?
Can you go to your house to get some pills?
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
Okay. Bye.